YouTube. How's it going, guys? You good? In this one, guys, I want to address a couple of people that have struggled a little bit with video colors. I've always tweaked mine, so I never really thought about it, but it has been brought to my attention. Certain YouTubers, Frogboy X1 Gaming, I got you, guy. Try my settings. They might give you what you want, but essentially, like, I've had Nvidia GPUs for about 8 years, if not 9, and you know, I've always tweaked the settings, and I'll be the first to admit that I find their colors a little flat. Like, it's almost a bit safe, but a little flat. So I like to just make all the individual colors just pop a bit and give a bit more definition. I feel like the image is a little flat. I'll show you what I mean. I've set up some side by sides just quickly so that we can see some comparisons between Nvidia's default colors and my optimized colors. In all honesty, I'll be the first to admit it, that I find Nvidia's default colors a little bit flat, and pumping the vibrance doesn't do that much for it, because it has that sort of like slight flatness to the color palette. So my optimized settings, basically, they pump the colors but keep definition. So if you follow what I have set up, hopefully this reaches out to Frogboy X1 Gaming. Shout out Frogboy X1 Gaming. Total AMD fanboy, like, but his heart's in the right place sometimes. Anyways, bro, try these settings. I promise you. If you don't like them, you don't have to keep them, do you? But just try them. They might fix your problem. They certainly allow you to be able to pump the vibrance, and it will keep definition and pump the colors, which I'll show you in a second. We'll do some side by sides. I'm not someone who likes to pump the vibrance completely through the roof, but I'm aware that there are definitely people out there, and maybe this will fix the problem for you. Right, okay guys, I've got a couple of side by sides set up. I'm basically going to use, just for this sort of side by side example, I'm basically going to use my, my base, my desktop here, which is a screenshot of a car from in-game, and it's just a screenshot and then thrown up here, so it's not been tweaked in any way, and it does have some references that are difficult to pump in vibrance. Like, for example, orange. Orange is notoriously bad to pump in vibrance because it usually turns red with that sort of like flattish vibrance pump, or they just don't allow it to pump as far as it needs to go. But yeah, it's just got some nice key points, got some yellows in here, orange, and then obviously there's a lot of green, and a bit of blue, and you'll see that all of the colors pop with my color settings. But should we get into the side by sides and have a look? Yeah. So in this test, on the left hand side will be the Nvidia default settings, and on the right hand side will be my optimized colored settings, so that you can see the difference a bit more clearly, because they are subtle in places, but it's subtle overall that makes a much better image in my eyes. So first up, we've got the default settings out of the box, which is 50% vibrance. That's what Nvidia sets it straight to, and that on the left, obviously, we've got default, and on the right is my settings. So as you can see here, it is a much more sort of like muted, flatter image over on the left hand side, and it's just everything's a lot more poppy on the right hand side. So moving up now, I've gone and done 70% digital vibrance. Now this is basically where I personally would say is kind of the cap of where you want to really push the vibrance, because I feel like the colors get blown out a little bit after this, but that's a personal preference. But you should notice, especially down here, down on the bumper and stuff, that the shading is just a lot better on my colors than on the Nvidia side. And then if you are a person like Frogboy X1 Gaming. This is what the colours pump up to on 100%. You can set it to this if you want. All the colours still stay individual and they pump to their colour, yet I still keep all the shading and all the depth in the image. So this is why I said this is probably gonna help you out, Froggy. Okay, just quickly right here, guys, this is the level that I recommend you use, which is 55%. This is what I play with, and this is a side-by-side a bit more sort of, you can see that it's really subtle, but it, you know, it's really nice. Like, I try it, you might like it. Anyways, should we jump into the settings, and I'll show you what to do to get this effect, and then we'll have a look how it looks in a few games, shall we? So first up, I want to set up your video settings. You don't have to necessarily use these adjustments here, but I personally think that they make a difference, so why not? And in the videos that they play makes a difference. Gauge what your Nvidia GPU is in comparison to what I'll give you. I've got a 5070 Ti and I had a 3060, so I can tell you what I used on the 3060 and then vice versa. In the video adjustments in here, I use Nvidia settings for pretty much everything. It keeps everything neutral and across the board, which is better for your viewing, for everything to be of the same color palette and not get blown out by other things, which we'll get into in a second in the video color settings. But in the video imaging settings, I use 45% on both of them. It does make a little bit of a difference. Just makes your videos a bit prettier. Who's complaining about that? Who's going to complain about having prettier videos? Do you know what I mean? So I throw that on, and also I use this, and I use the super resolution here on the video enhancements. I use quality 4 on this 5070 Ti, but on my 3060 I used quality 2. It did make a difference in some videos. It's nice little addition. Why not turn it on? So over in adjustments for the video colors, all I want you to do in here is just click with Nvidia settings and don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing, just click with Nvidia settings and leave this bit completely blank. Don't mess with the colors, don't mess with the gamma, don't mess with the advanced in this bit, just leave it base. All that means is all of the videos you view, be it on a browser, be it your own videos and stuff, it means that they will be played at these base settings, which means that the settings that you throw onto your desktop won't interfere with, say you're using the video player settings, and that means the browser or whatever, and they're adding enhancements to push certain colors and stuff. Well, if you do that once you've already set up the colors on your monitor, then they're going to interfere, and you'll have to feel like you need to change stuff back. Like with these settings, you shouldn't ever have to really go back into the colors and adjust them after you've set this up. You can just pump the vibrance, and you can do that in the app if you want it to be pretty or whatever, but really you want to be in the control panel, because this is what really still the powerful Nvidia app. Just for what it can do in the background, I really like the control panel. I kind of hope they don't get rid of it. I like it. If you need fancy pictures and stuff in a friggin' menu to control your GPU, then you're not really PC, are you? This is straightforward and gets to the job done. Anyway, put the Nvidia settings on the video color settings and just leave it. Don't touch anything else. Obviously you set up G-Sync, so it's enabled for Windows and all that, but I'm sure you already know that. We'll get to the colors now. So adjusting the desktop colors, right? Do not use this override to reference mode. Just don't do it. And in colors, ignore the all channels. Just ignore that setting completely. And what you want to do is you want to go into red and then follow these numbers, literally, or just copy the numbers over. So you want to put brightness at 65%. You want to put contrast at 85%. and you want to put the gamma at 0.95. That's on the red channel. Now once you've done that, you want to click apply just to make sure that nothing doesn't set. Your screen's going to look absolutely awful through this process. I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to look great until you get to the end. So just persevere. So next up, green channel. In the green channel, you want to put the brightness at 72%. You want to put the contrast at 85%, and then you want to put the gamma at 0.83. Once you've done that, click apply. And then over in the blue channel, you want to put the brightness up to 80%, because Nvidia colors have a little bit of yellowiness to them. I just don't like it. Brightness up to 80%. You want to put the contrast up to 100%. And then you want to drop the gamma down to about 0.86. Click apply. Now, you should be able to literally pump the vibrance as much as you want, and as you can see, even on 100%, orange is still essentially orange. It is leaning on red, but that's just what that color does when you pump it. But even if you look down here, like in the paint where it's flipping, you can see it just pumps the color. It doesn't take away from the shading around here or anything. It gives depth to the image and stuff. Like, I honestly, try my settings. If you don't like them, you can always click back. If you don't like them, me personally, I would say 70% is where I would take the vibrance pump to. If I would say that's kind of the limit, but you can pump it all the way, and it's just going to brighten the colors that are there. I find that after 70%, it does kind of wash them out a bit, rather than what it was doing before, which was just staying flat. But I personally suggest running at 55%. It's very much, as I said, 55%. It's very much on point for here. Once you've got these colors set, then adjust your monitor to your eye or whatever. Now, I don't know whether these are going to work superbly on HDR content or whatever. This is SDR, but I feel like I'm almost taking SDR up to HDR here. So anyway, should we jump into some games and we'll have a look what the colors set at 55% are in game. It's up to you to pump them up, but Froggy, please try the colors. Honestly, try the colors. Hear me out. Try the colors. Anyway, we're gonna have a look in a couple of games and see how it gets on. See how the colors looking. Obviously, we're gonna choose some colorful titles. Let's go. Right, guys, we're gonna quickly drop into Fortnite. You can't talk about colors and being bright and wonderful without this game, can you? Really? Let's be fair. It's very poppy in color, but as you can see, the colors are popping, and this is at 55%. This is at the 55% that I recommend that you run. So you guys can see, we could just throw that up to 70%, which is what I recommend as max. Really, like, see how that plays, but it does get a bit. But it's just super bright and vibrant. I mean, like, genuinely, I don't think you would need anything to be more bright and vibrant than it is right now. I just thought I'd quickly just hop into here. So this is 70%. It's a bit much for me. I would much rather run it at a lower color grade. It's a bit too vibrant for me. I would rather be at that 55%. I find that's like the sweet spot for me. It's just a little bit mellower on my eyes. but the colours are still all super poppy, as you can see. Like, they look good, man. These greens are really vibrant, the blues, pinks, everything's really poppy and nice. Should we check out all the boxes at the back of the side? I have no idea where I'm going, like, I've not been playing Fortnite. This fucking jumper guy one, he's not doing fucking anything wrong. Just trying to survive, you know. That's what you get, dude, that's what you get. Yeah, the colours just look really vibrant and lovely. Like, don't really know where to go, to be honest, to show her off. But the colours just look really nice. What the fuck, man? Right, anyways, should we hop into another game? Okay, guys, I thought we'd just hop quickly into just have a quick look around the jungle in Indiana Jones here. It's like obviously lush environment, blue skies. You can see how poppy everything looks. It's nice. I think it looks real colourful. It just looks pretty, you know. Alright, let's go then, dude. Let's go.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
So yeah, hopefully, Froggy, this is kind of what you meant. Hopefully, this is kind of what you meant by
very good.
you like to be able to just pump those colours and that vibrancy a little bit for your eyes. Like I said, just try my settings and you'll be able to see for yourself, won't you? Good looking game, this, isn't it? Jesus. But yeah, hopefully this for me, this, like I said, this color settings, they just add a little bit of depth and also some contrast. I quite like a bit of contrast. And just popping those colors just that little bit, you know. Just adds to the experience. I like it to be a little bit more poppy in the colours. I don't like it to be over the top, but I like it to be a little bit more poppy in the colours. So here's some settings, just they work. I think it looks freaking awesome. Look at those greens, guys. Look at those greens. Bits of blue on the wall and stuff like. It's a natural look, but but got with a little extra depth. Take that flatness away.
That's what scares me.
Great shading, good contrast, good depth, and just a little bit more poppy in the colours. It's just looks fucking ace, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks fucking awesome. Look at those colours, man. I mean, you don't have to agree, but I personally think this looks freaking awesome. Yeah, you fucking greedy bastard.
Adios, senor.
What a prick. I should have just done this in the first place.
America. It's only America.
Man, I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down!
Alright. Let's jump into another game, shall we? Right, guys, I thought we'd just quickly drop into GTA here. We are running all the RT settings. Get to see what the world looks like with the colours. For me, it's just spot on. It just looks so vibrant and pretty, even when it's raining. Look at it. Miserable, and it still looks bright and vibrant. What we go with? We'll go with this. It's bright. So again, we're still at 55% by the way, guys. So you can still pump this up to more vibrancy if you wanted. I just don't like it more vibrant than it is right now. This is where I like it to be. But with my color settings, as you should be able to see yourself, like you're gonna get more, certainly more contrast to the image. And yeah, the colors just pop, all of them. Like, doesn't matter which color it is, be it yellow, red, blue, orange, teal. It just doesn't even matter what it is, like it just pops. All the colours that are showing up here just popping. I'm crashing purely because I'm too busy looking at everything around me. A fucking fire truck. Look how bright red that fire truck is. Look how red it is. Only in GTA, guys. Only in GTA. But yeah, no, I don't, like, Froggy, if you're still watching, I hope you are. I do appreciate you as a creator. Like, don't think, like, just rub me up the wrong way when you lie about stuff. Like with your RT. Ooh, you can't even RT on a 60 class, a 3060. Yes, you fucking can. I did it for fucking years. Is there caveats? Do you have to make some optimizations? Of course you do. The biggest problem that most people have with RT, like in this game, for example, this game is running all the RT, native 1440p with DLSS 4.5 with a twist. It's not the 4.5 that you think it is, because this is the best one to run this game in these settings. But like the RT's all on, but I've turned the raster lighting and reflections and shadows completely down. I've got no long shadows on, but you don't need long shadows on because literally everything in shot right now has got a shadow. They like fade in naturally now because you're leaving them to the RT. Like, this game genuinely allows you to turn the raster settings right down, all three of them to like normal, turn long shadows and that off, which saves you a little bit of performance and looks better because the shadows now are like, they're like genuine. Like when you're on a proper sunny day and it's like cloudy above, you literally get like fade in and outs on the shadows. Shadows are sharper when it's right above you. What the fuck? But back to the colours. Back to the colours. This game is popping. We can't say that the colours aren't popping on this game. Oh, my bad. It was accident. It was an accident. I mean, look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? This game looks so good with the ray traced illuminations and the double bounces and stuff on. And if you just turn the raster reflections and shadows and stuff down to normal, turn long shadows off, and just look at it. Just look at it. It looks fucking awesome. The only caveat to using turning the raster reflections off is to all of those settings down to normal. The only thing that I've noticed is that in your gaff, the mirror in your bathroom in your gaff will be a lower resolution. So, but I'll put up with really shit mirrors for like 120 FPS and the game looking this good. And I can't lie, I've never seen GTA look as good as it does on this preset with these settings. I just haven't. Like, this is how this game looked in my head 10 years ago when I was on an Xbox 360. This is how the game looked in my head. It's not how it looked, but it's how it looked in my head. But it actually looks like that now. I don't have to imagine it. It just does, if not better. It's so pretty, this game these days. And the RT just looks freaking awesome. Have I killed my ground kit? What the hell? Did they just set something on the fire so they could put it out? Go on, lads. That was an accident. It should be alright, she's just sleeping it off. I've got them on the sides. Oh, they are coming through. Yeah, the RT just looks freaking awesome on this game. The colours look great. Like, look at it, it's popping already. And like I said, this is at 55%. You can take it all the way if you want. You can take it all the way if you want. I personally, like I said, I might, if I wanted to pump up the colours, like I'd maybe push it to like 70%. I think that's where the colours just basically start to blow out in themselves, if you know what I mean. Not like fade off, I mean like blow out. Like start to just blow out to like neon, basically. Essentially. My lights are fucked. They're supposed to be on. Got no lights. Anyways, nice bit of evening time. And I think we'll hop into one more game, shall we? Look at all the colours, guys. All the colours. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Would you try them out on? Have you got an Nvidia GPU? Do you think that their default colours are a little bit flat and could use some attention? Are you going to try out these settings? Are they on your radar? Are you going to try them out? I mean, you know, you can always revert back to default. Like, default's just 50% on everything on all channels. You do that, you revert straight back to default anyway. But yeah, you're going to try out the settings, guys? We'll have a look at one more game, and then I'll wrap it up. Obviously, we had to jump into Arc Raiders quickly. I haven't had a chance to do a lot in this game, and it's annoying me. Like, plus its arm was absolute agony, you know, guys. I was trying to ease my way into it, but oh, it's pretty, isn't it? This world's pretty, man. Rear. There's always something kind of pretty about like just arid wilderness. As you can see, the sky is blue as blue, green is green, and beige is beige. There's not much else to this game in the forms of colours, but you know, it's just nice to stretch your legs in the world, isn't it? Oh, there's a blue and red train here. Still quite a vibrant blue in it. Right, I know I need to do stuff like I even need to get a little dog collar thing for my chicken. I need a dog collar for my chicken. I'm pretty sure I can find one in here, so I'm gonna see if I find a dog collar whilst I'm running this. Prick. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, it's right outside, like. Apparently. Yeah, no worries, bro.
Thanks, Raider.
Oh my god. Fucking, I'm overcumbered. I'm over cucumbered. Cheers, man. Jesus. Jesus, I didn't realise where the train was though. Oh, there's one coming. There must be one coming. It wouldn't let me push the button. Right, guys. Yeah. Hopefully these settings help someone. Hopefully, Froggy, they help you out. I'm happy with them. Obviously, they're my settings. But yeah, try them out. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below whether you agree with the settings or not, if they look good to you or not. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. I love you, bye.
Like and subscribe. Thank you.